Top story, a late-night run for marijuana about to get the green light in St. Louis.
That just legitimizes the business. It takes some of the stigma away.
Opponents say it will kill their buzz.
I don't think it's necessary or a good idea.
Tonight, a new bill to extend hours at marijuana dispensaries is closer to becoming law in the city of St. Louis. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Jackson. Mike Bush has the night off. 5 on your sides, Laura Barcheski is live from the Grove, where one business is hoping to keep its doors open longer. Laura?
Kelly, most dispensaries in the city of St. Louis right now actually have to close up shop at 8 p.m., which means they lose on sales in different counties across our area. If passed, St. Louis Board Bill 15 will allow dispensaries in city limits to stay open until midnight. Alderwoman Alicia Saunier supports the measure, sponsored by Alderman Rasheen Aldridge.
We found no issues with crime, no issues with safety. Found that these are some of the most safest facilities in terms of having multiple identification checks just to enter their premises, and let alone before you can interact with any substances. And so I think now is prime time for us to revisit and have this conversation.
Swade Dispensary Director of Retail Operations, Jack Haddock, says they are already able to stay open later because they petitioned the city and have seen the benefit in entertainment districts.
The nightlife doesn't get going till later at night. A lot of times there'll be a line down the street, people waiting to get into the bar or get into that restaurant, whatever it is. This helps people serve that wider berth of customers.
Saunier says without extended hours, they're leaving money on the table. Right now, the city is projected to rake in $2.4 million in tax revenue from dispensaries.
Obviously, at a time where we've recently taken a hit to our earnings tax and we have a gap to fill in that way, we're exploring all options, and so I think this can be a part of that.
St. Louis resident and business owner Louise Marler says the extended hours might not be right for every part of the city, like where she lives and owns an art gallery off Cherokee Street.
Noise is the problem for me. I tolerate a certain amount of noise. With that said, however, when I made this plan and moved in here, there was not a dispensary or a bar on the block. So that's changed the climate quite a bit.
She's also worried about safety.
You know, they always say they have their own security. However, they're not outside. They're inside. They don't know what's going on in the alley.
Haddock says they believe dispensaries help neighborhoods both with foot traffic and safety.
If anything, it makes it safer. We're open. That means there's more people, more eyes, more visibility on everything around us.
Alderwoman Saunier says they expect to pass this bill out of committee probably tomorrow, which means it will then go in front of the Board of Aldermen later this week. Reporting live in the Grove, Laura Barcheski, 5 on your side.